Yeah. Good night. Let me just check. Let me check. Microphone, camera unavailable. Options. I don't have no camera, so use microphone, right? Good. Good. So, good night. We live. Just thanking God for life, health, and strength. Giving God all the praise and all the glory, because it's due to Him, right? This video is a different video. This video is a very different video. Well, you all know this is Arcadus, and I'm making this video, and I'm aiming this video at the devs Embark Studios. You all are coming from a gamer who appreciate the work that you all do, that you all are doing right now with this game. This is the voice of a concerned gamer, right? I watching the videos since the since the Shrouded Skies update, and devs, if you all ever see this video, I would love for you all to refrain from listening, or you see words like broken, overpowered, and these things. I would love for you all to refrain from listening to these words from certain streamers, and I don't care, I'm calling names: The Gaming Merchant, people like Ninja, people who are prominent platforms. I find like it's about time you all use all your platforms to lift the gaming experience for other players, and not to try and drive a selfish narrative. The nerfing situation is going to destroy this game. Embark Studios, you all spend a lot of time and money into this game. I am aware of the situation. You all didn't expect the game to make it as big as it did. And for a small company, when I do my research, I realize it's a small gaming company. For a small company, I think you all strike gold with Arc Raiders. You understand? I stepped out and I played the game. What did it say? I can't remember the name of the game. They told us what's to download it the other day, and you would get a skin in Arc Raiders. The finals. I downloaded the finals. The finals has nothing on Arc Raiders. I just letting you all know. Arc Raiders is this company's bread and butter right now. And you see words like broken, you see words like overpowered. I would like you all to erase these words out of all your head, coming from these game players, these streamers, these prominent streamers who know that by chance you all watching the videos and all you're taking feedback from them, and then all you're visiting the game and hitting the games with big nerfs. Take it from me as somebody who enjoying this game, enjoying the effort you all put out into making this game, enjoying the Shrouded Skies update, the hurricane effect on the map. I think you all did an excellent job, so I just congratulating all you on the updates and things so far. But I need you all to stop listening to these big prominent streamers. I just was on YouTube and I saw the gaming merchant put up a new video, right? And saying that nerf incoming. We don't want no nerf. We don't want the radar caches to get nerfed. We don't want it to get nerfed. My opinion on these fellas and them is they're very selfish. And I will draw a reference before I go forward. Or you bear with me. I'm drawing a reference. This is my skill tree. Look at my skill tree. Right? This is my skill tree. I've never done an expedition. I don't think that I will do one right about now. But this is my skill tree currently. I'm max level at 75. I have 4 point something million. You understand? And I bought the deluxe version of Arch Raiders. Right? You see this? You see this here? You see security breach? This is one of the problems I have in the game. Security breach was supposed to be very rewarding. But you know what is the problem with security breach? These same streamers who getting on the platform and calling for nerfs out of selfishness to the rest of the gaming public. What about the regular gamer who can't play game whole day like gaming merchant and them? I cannot play game like whole day. I am self-employed. So when I get time to play game, this is how I can't sit down and stream whole day like the gaming merchant, or like Tyler, or like Nature. I can't sit down and do that. But the thing about it is that the selfish from a PvP standpoint, because at the end of the day, the devs are allowing PvP, right? Because the game could be either way, either PvE or PvP, right? And you have these PvP lobbies who not looting, who not playing the game as the game is supposed to be played. All they're doing is going into the maps and killing people and taking the loot. This is not Call of Duty. If you only want a heavy focused PvP game, go and play Battlefield 6. Go and play Call of Duty. I think it's unfair to dump 36 points into survival, into the survival side of the skill tree to unlock security breach, only for it to have a set of wires and a set of not even a good blueprint, not even a proper weapon in this thing. When this thing came out, it was everybody wanted to access security breach to be able to get access to that high tier loot. Security breach should be rewarding Embark Studios. It should be rewarding. I should feel some sense of accomplishment by having access to security breach when I line myself up with 5 other players who don't. But you know what's the problem? People like Gaming Merchant and them calling for nerf, because at the end of the day, when all they nerf it, then the regular guy who can't play game like them whole day will never have access to the level of high tier loot that they're supposed to offer. Because now this shitty now. This security breach is useless now. Because according to them, It nerfed into the ground now. And that's the term they're using on YouTube before they're not watching. It nerfed into the ground now. So it come like it ain't making no sense putting 37 points in survival to get access to this. When this supposed to be a top tier player reward. Notice the figures in the tree. At max level 75, I only have 20 in conditioning, 19 in mobility, and I have 37. I coulda access other parts of this tree in mobility. Look, I have this here, down but determined. I could have put points in this to help me with the survivor augment. But because I want to have access to the, when I was low level and I had low skill points, and I realized that secret, this gray locker that I can't unlock, what it have in here for me? And I cut out putting skill points in mobility and conditioning to unlock security breach, only for it to not be rewarding. And it's the same thing they're trying to accomplish right now with the radar caches in the hurricane event on the map. But that is how that thing's supposed to be. You going up on the map during a hurricane. What about that if you survive? Right? If you survive the hurricane, right? Why shouldn't it be rewarding? All you nerf out all the guns. All you nerf. Me no, I's not a real big fan of. I's an assault rifle kind of guy. So I's not no big fan of the kettle and the stitcher. The stitcher is a SMG. The kettle is semi-automatic. I's not no real big fan of the tap. But okay, all you nerf the stitcher into the ground. Right? All you nerf. I give all the props to the Aphelion because I'm my favorite weapon in the game. You understand? I like how, in spite of the fact that it's legendary, I admire the fact that it has attachments that you could, you know, to add to the versatility of that weapon. That is my favorite weapon, the Aphelion. I welcome the buff that it gets. You understand? But they nerf out all the weapons that men using to kill them, because in these fellas and them mind, nobody should be able to kill them, you know. In these fellas and them mind, them is the top of the food chain, you know. And nobody who point a gun at them should be able to kill them. Hence the reason why the Stitcher get a nerf. Because, and it's not only, don't let them fool all you into thinking that the Stitcher get nerf so that the Bobcat go get used now. No! The Stitcher get nerf because it's a meat grinder. You understand? And when you meet a man with a level 4 Stitcher, even though it's cheap to craft and cheap to upgrade to level 4, lining it up to a man who running a Bobcat, you will shred a man with the Stitcher even quicker than a man who wheeling the Bobcat. And them fellas and them can't take that them had the Bobcat, her Bobcat 4 and thing, her Torrente 4, her Venator 4, and all these things. The Venator, everything is nerf. It's a reason why long-time Call of Duty is still the best Call of Duties up to this day. I'm going to tell you all why long-time Call of Duty is better than all the Call of Duties to date. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, the original Black Ops, Black Ops 2. These things didn't have weapon balancing. They didn't have a community where a man could say, oh God, boy, I fed up there to this gun. This gun need a nerf. It didn't have none of that back then in them games. And that is why, with all what going on now in these Black Ops 7, they can't touch the old school Call of Duties. Because you know what? The community didn't have no say back then, boy. It's the community who destroying the games. Because men feel they're above average. Men feeling like they're above average. And the low skill tier player mustn't be able to kill them. That is the reason why men just argue about skill-based matchmaking. Because skill-based matchmaking tearing you up with players that on the same skill level. And they can't handle that because then them lobbies, a lobby like that, it's sweaty. And you can't kill 30 people and only dead one time. You're killing 14 people and dying 30 times. Them fellas and them pushing the nerf narrative selfishly, devs. So that the other guy cannot get access. I've been playing the game for 133 hours. I grind in the game. Right? And watch, look at my knockout count. Like a heavy PvE player playing the game, looting, not killing people and taking the loot, looting the game. How you feel I could have $4.4 million? Look at my stash. I could craft stuff without spending money. Look at my stash with Exodus modules and complex gun parts and magnet accelerator. Imagine, right? This is the first time on Space Sport, on Damn Battlegrounds, on Blue Gate, that I seeing Exodus modules, right? And seeing epic crafting material on the maps because of the hurricane effect that the maps and them had, the hurricane condition. I think that is excellent, boy. If you want to go on Damn Battleground and get Exodus modules, play the hurricane event. It's supposed to be rewarding. That a raider will risk his life and go up in the high wind. If you jump, if you run and jump together with the wind, you can incur fall damage with how far the wind pushing you in this hurricane. And don't talk about the two new arcs, the Dangerous, the Comet Dangerous, the Firefly Dangerous. I died to the Firefly earlier today. You understand? Yeah. You have to choose either to wear a shield or not to wear it. I think this is an excellent update, devs. And I don't believe you all should nerf the hurricane experience. The radar caches, they're not all about the place neither. They're rare. And the fact that they changed the noise, because that ticking noise, you used to pick up that in your ears a little quicker than how you're picking up this ringing, this buzzing, this kind of ringing song that this cache gain you. I hardly hear that thing. But when I buck up on it, it's rewarding. I'm in the middle of a hurricane. that radar cache, that's supposed to be like that. I pray that you all don't nerf these caches. Let people play the mode and feel rewarded at the end of your study gaming merchant and them breaking the game. It's them responsible for the game being broken. These people with these platforms that only choosing to open their mouth to spew negativity about the good work and the hard work that all they're doing. Why should I play the hurricane mode if it's not rewarding? Then better I just go Stella Montes. Why should I unlock security breach if it's not rewarding? Then better I put my skill points into something else. Instead of these men and them use the platform to uplift and to make the devs and them feel like, alright, we doing good work. They never, it's like they never pleased. This is the first time. Let me show you all something. This is the first time I open my cache and I get level 4 weapons. To the new players who had the belly to go up on the hurricane in the hurricane condition on their maps and them. Right? Boy, when you leave and it's different. This for a lot of players might be the first time. A lot of new players especially who workshopped not on level 3 as yet to craft right, to craft these weapons, right? A man could afford to get a level 4 Bobcat. What wrong with that? You know how good a man going and feel he's level 30, he's struggling in the game, and you put cowardness aside and you run the hurricane map and you come out with a level 4 Bobcat. You come out with the Bobcat blueprint. Why it shouldn't be rewarding for players? But you know what? Them fellas and them done run on the map yesterday since it come out. Them don't need crafting material because they're not playing the game like that. You understand? Them not playing the game, going out, looting and extracting. Them playing the game, killing, taking from each other and having our inventory full of a set of level 4 guns, a set of survivor augment, and you can himself craft the survivor augment. Because you never found the blueprint. A lot of these fellas who play the game on the heavy PvP side, they're not looting. If you was to view some of them stashes, a set of level 4 weapons, a set of broken level 4 weapons that are either going and sell to make money or they're going and repair to go back and use. Bro, I don't have a broken weapon in my stash, bro. You see my affiliate? 100. You understand? You see, and don't say I don't use them. Because look the equalizer on 91. And as you can see, I've been killing the queen. I've been killing the matriarch. I do the what? So that just in case if all is saying, you understand? You hardly playing the game. Look at look at my trophy. Look at my trophy. And you know you need, if you finish your trophy case, you know you needed matriarch reactors and queen reactors, bombardier cells, rocketeer thing, bastion cells. This game not in the slightest easy to play. The rewards should match the difficulty of the game. Especially the hurricane map. That's the most insane condition we playing in right now. That even more bad than the electromagnetic storm. In my opinion. It should be rewarding, boy. Listen, devs, Embark Studios, please. You all already nerf somebody with the Venator get nerf. The Kettle get nerf yesterday. The Venator get nerf. The Stitcher get nerf. And only been weapon balancing. And this is Venator's second nerf. This is the Venator second nerf. You understand? This is the Venator second nerf. You all know only need to be ask them fellas and then open them out and say this gone too overpowered all year. These fellas doing this out of selfish need. For them to always be on top. You understand what I'm saying? The Venator don't need an next nerf. These weapons supposed to be powerful. The anvil is a hand cannon. You know what is a hand cannon? These things supposed to be powerful. We don't need no more nerfs in the game. Okay, so far all you've been weapon balancing. I think you all did enough. Release your updates and refrain from words such as broken, overpowered, and it's ridiculous. The gaming merchant especially. Only talking about well, this is the loot pool. The loot pool in the hurricane condition is ridiculous. What do you mean by it ridiculous? What do you mean by it ridiculous? So only all you alone want to experience opening a cache and getting 2 blueprints out of it. Only all you want to experience that, because by the time the dev do so, see 2-3 all your crybabies crying about it being broken and it need a nerf. By the time the dev do so and nerf it, the rest of the playing public who experience it, they will never get to. So what about the people who don't have the Bobcat blueprint as yet? Who not lucky to have done a hidden bunker or a log gate event and come out with a Bobcat blueprint and extract safely, because they don't know already how the game go, the ratting thing going in accreators. You don't bunk to extract safely. It have people running, hence the reason why a lot of people running free loadouts, because they don't want to lose their stuff. Don't want, if they're dead, is no scene. I ain't lose nothing much. And sometimes as somebody who did run a few free loadouts in my early game, sometimes you come and you find something real good, Jed, and you can't pocket it because you have no safe pocket. So when you're dead, you're losing it. But yesterday, in the few times I played the map, but I was shocked to get a Bobcat blueprint, even though I have it already. A Bobcat blueprint and not Toro, the volcano blueprint in one cache. But them thing is, you running, the looting MK2 and buck up a cache with that. But you looking to extract with them 2 blueprint one time if you don't have it. You understand? You out of the map. Because at the end of the day, that 2 things, well, everybody feeling like they're real bad because they have it, and you come now, you play this hurricane experience, and boom, all the log gate you play, you never get. All the hidden bunker you play, you was never lucky to get. But you run out in your tier, you're brave enough to run out in the hurricane, and boom, you get rewarded. You telling me that ain't making you sit down and real grind this game? That ain't having you all on work. You on work and you thinking and studying, boy. I can't wait to reach home later. Boy, I hit in that hurricane later, boy. And see what other blueprints I could get out of this insane mode. But I don't know. But I never get complex gun parts. I never get Exodus modules and magnetar accelerator. I never get these things outside of Stella Montes. All these things I get is Stella Montes run. But now you had the chance to run in the hurricane, loot a few boxes, but even lockers and things gain you these epic crafting material, boy. That is something to feel good about. I don't think the devs should be listening to these fellas and them wholly and solely. Especially these people who only calling for nerf because they're selfish. They want the experience for themselves alone. Because in the first 2 days, while other people who had to work like myself and had children to drop to school and had children to do extracurricular activities with, and coming home in the night to sit down and play Ark Raiders for 2 hours, unlike people like us, them saying no whole day and playing the game, Dread. So they played for 2 days in a straight, and then they're calling for nerf. By the time I log on, the cache and them have a set of wires and a set of common items. This is the first time I looted and getting level 4 items in a loot pool, in a box. Look, all this here is from, well, not all, some is from, cause some of these nice healing items I crafted, because I have crafted material. Look at this for when I run in my heavy shield. Look how much on this I have stored. Look at my two anvil. Look at my two anvil fours. What are the attachments on my anvil fours? Look at the attachment on my anvil fours. Why other players shouldn't have the opportunity to run on the map and luckily find an anvil splitter? And I go be real with all you. You see all these anvil splitters I have here? These things come from challenges. The recent challenge that gave us this skin. The recent challenge that gave us this skin. This slugger outfit. There where I get all them things from, you know. Because you know why? Everybody know, because of YouTube and because of them streamers and them, everybody know the loot spots now. So when you go in Buried City, you understand? When you go in that place where you have to run from that room and jump straight into the another room, when you go there now, no anvil splitter, because that room done looted already. So I wasn't lucky. I found one anvil splitter in my whole tenure playing this game. One. And the two magnetic accelerators I have, right? What do you call them again just now? The kinetic converter. These two that I have, I get one from trophy case, and I get the second one. From a player, right? Who I had a epic key for control towers on Damn Battleground, and he came up in there and looted that and decided to give me the kinetic converter because it wasn't his key that opened the door. You're not finding anvil splitters just so. You're not finding kinetic converter just so. This attachment here, I don't know if all you are aware of that. This attachment here, this horizontal grip, this not even craftable in our creators. It's not a blueprint that you could find and craft. Unless the next two blueprints that I need to find, because I 72 or 74, unless one out of the two blueprints is this. But this is the only one in this I have that I ever find. Right? That is the only one. And so far, me I see the blueprint. Look, my blueprint history here. 72 or 74. Only missing these two. And no one could be the light sticks because are the yellow, are the red, and are the blue. Right? Look the blue here. The yellow, the blue, and the red. I'm missing the green because that's the colors of the arc reader. Look, those colors in the corner up here. You understand? Those corners by L1 up there, them colors there. I'm missing the green. So I know one out of them blueprints is the green light stick. But the next one, I don't know what it is, right? So I studied if it's that vertical grip. But what I'm saying is, I'm saying all I'm saying to say, it shouldn't be that these people constantly calling for nerf at this, nerf that, nerf the other, and again it is unfair to other players. They are helping to, they are actually helping in making the game broken. Not the weapons broken, not the attachments broken, not the loot pool broken, not the hurricane condition broken, the radar caches broken or overpowered. Is gaming merchant words that overpowered. Because all they're giving them that amount of power by listening them with the videos and proceeding to nerf this and proceeding to nerf that. Leave the hurricane event just as it is. It should be rewarding to players who had the belly to suit up and go up on the map. Yeah, when you start the game, you hear any man telling you, he would tell you to think, but good luck with that. You hear any man telling you that. Because why? He and all, even in the cutscene, in the thing, the closing of the tubes, Breeder shouldn't be topside. Breeder shouldn't be topside right now. It's a level 5 hurricane. It's a category 5 hurricane. You understand? What the hell are you doing going up and putting my life in danger up there for quote unquote? Because I know the first thing all I could say is, man, hush your mouth, this game you're playing, it's not that serious. But it is that serious, bro. I want my experience to be rewarding. Shut all your mouth and only stop calling for the devs and them to break the game that they're making. You only have to be revisiting and fixing this and fixing that to please all you because of all your selfish attitude. I think Gaming Merchant very selfish. I think Ninja and all very selfish. Because Ninja is like Tyler is like one of the biggest crybabies in the game. As he dead to somebody, they're cheating. As you somebody kill you, that person cheating. When that person wasn't cheating, the person just more accurate than you. And I playing on PS5, me playing on console, where on PC, where is point and drag your mouse and shoot. Wherever you point and you tap, so you're two tapping or you're double tapping, man. I playing on console where I have to do, it's not that easy on console, like how it is on PC. And majority of people who crying out, they're playing on PC. Come on, man, and give low players, low level players a chance to come up the ladder too now. And be on and feel like he on a good level now. Why all you alone want to be on top? Well, they're real selfish, brother. It's real selfish to me. And in all the selfishness, all they're helping to break the game. All they're helping to not make the game enjoyable for other people. Stop that. You know how heartbroken I was when I realized security locker in me nothing? You know how heartbroken I was? And yeah, I could do over my skill tree. I could do over my skill tree now because I have money. But there was a time when I couldn't do over my skill tree. Now everybody have 152,000 to reset the skill tree. It should be rewarding, Jen. It should be rewarded. Okay. Right? And that they just my take on a game. Who will they have X or no? Who will they have X? Because the more I go on YouTube, I only seen the loot pool, it broken. The loot pool, it's ridiculous. The loot pool in the hurricane thing, it's so overpowered. Come on. Come on. It's supposed to be rewarding. Who want to go up in the middle of the hurricane and come out with nothing? You go on spaceport and you go up on top Goop Tower and you're in junior hurricane and you're lucky to reach up there. It have nobody up there. You got to loot the 2 towers. But that's just wires and that's like things that you don't really need. People want blueprints. People want epic weapons. Who wouldn't like to open a cache or a locker and find a level 4 Venator? Who wouldn't like that? But these are just my thoughts on how I really feel about the things. You understand? And I really wish that somebody could see this video and, you know, watch this video. We want to be rewarded. This game not easy. When I now started to play this game, Wasp and Torrent, what they made my life extremely miserable, Chad. Yeah, level 1 there, and worse yet when you decide, you know, I'm not dying and losing the little bit of thing I have, so I run a free loadout, and I got level 1 Stitcher to run onto it. You understand? I catch my tail. And that part of the reason why me really choosing to do the expedition yet, you know. It wasn't easy for me to collect, especially these 74 blueprints. These 72 blueprints. It wasn't easy. Just not easy to do. To level up these gear benches to level 3, to level up Scrappy. When you had to get 12 mushrooms, it wasn't easy because everybody know where the mushroom tree is in Blue Gate. Everybody know where the mushroom. By the time you reach the tree, it's empty. This year wasn't easy for me to do. So that's part of the reason why I don't find, like, to be real honest, I don't find like the expedition worth me giving up It ain't worth as yet. I don't know what they will do on the third expedition. I watching the space to see what is happening. But as of now, I do not find this was very rewarding. This trophy display was very rewarding to me. Days where I get my Snaphook blueprint. I never found a Snaphook blueprint since I played this game. I never found a kinetic converter. Somebody find one up in the tower where I carry my key and open the thing, and he gave it to me out of courtesy. I never open and say, "Ooh, look at and put that in my safe pocket." I never did that with a kinetic converter. I never found one. The weather system kinda easy because I mean I done on page 4 already is minor thing, right? But this not as rewarding as this. I mean look at the even with all the way you get the Bobcat blueprint, the Snaphook blueprint, the Vitashot blueprint, kinetic converter, 3 anvil splitters. It this you get watch. I think you get 2 Jupiter from this. 300,000 coin. So this was I ain't gonna lie, this was very rewarding. That's how I want the experience overall to be in Ark Raiders. Okay, and I telling earlier, nothing about the past nerfs and buffs. But going forward, I would like all to review what people are saying and stop only looking at overpowered and broken videos with people who only mentioning broken and overpowered and ridiculous. Brush over them videos and them, because it's not the content. I think the content match the risk. The reward matches the risk, especially in this hurricane event. Don't need to touch it again. The radar caches don't need to be nerfed. Please. This boss man will here looking to sign out. I gonna play some Ark Raiders offline. Right? I looking to hit the hurricane map. I don't want the video to be too long because if I go now, you know what? Let me run a hurricane. For the viewers who didn't see the hurricane as yet. For the viewers who didn't see the hurricane condition as yet, let me run a hurricane. Let me run a hurricane and show all you how dread it is. It's doable for me because I had the belly, but I sure it have people afraid to watch on this thing. I sure it have people afraid to venture topside right now. In this. I comment big, and when you think and he roll, if you didn't kill him in time and he could kill you. And the Firefly is a menace. I wasn't going on thing, you know. But I don't want any video start talk and I not be show all you. You understand? I think the studio did excellent with this hurricane update. Excellent work. Excellent work. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. The breeze blowing this way.
The wind is so loud we can hear it down here.
You hear that?
Keep your eyes open, but
good luck with that. The wind so loud. Watch this. Watch where I landing when I run and jump. Look how far the breeze blowing me. Look how far the breeze blowing me. But all they don't want for men to be rewarded. Watch what happens when they put on your shield. Watch. And with this, shield taking damage over time. Right? But with this, with that, when you have it on and doing that, other raiders could spot it from afar and kill you. You understand? Do all the thing, all you calling for no. All you wicked dread. The hell. I wish I see a cache. Wish I find a cache. Understand? I don't want for. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it. Right? I'll keep this. I can help me kill something. Right? All I do want. Let's check this big thing. All I don't want people to experience, get the full experience. Shut all your mouth. Why I must come out from this thing? You can hardly see what's going on. Why I must come out from this without being rewarded? There's the new part of the map here. This is a new piece of map here on the map here, control access zone. You understand? You have a radar hatch key, yes, I have a radar hatch key.
Go to water treatment control.
For the people who are the belly. Hey. So that's on the anvil. For the people who are the belly, it should be rewarded. That's all I say. I know this will finish my thing. I'll put this in here because I have to finish that page. understand? They opening all their mouth and talking while they're not supposed to be talking. Trying to see if I will find a cache. And the thing about it is without the shield, look at Comet. Look at Comet here. There's a Comet right here. There's a Comet. If I was lower down, the next one. If I kill him the right way, I'll be able to get the ignite. I'll be able to get the ignite, the thing from him. That's the Comet. Look at radar. You see how is she looking? Look at this. And look at this. Go ahead, Rita. Go ahead, bro. That's the only so you can get the Comet ignition. Them is the two new arcs you all just saw there. The Comet.
Should be somewhere on the ground. Sometimes when it explodes, like, oh, it's right here, bro, if you need it.
Huh? I hear
you. Did you grab the Comet component? You need
it. Yeah, I need it, yeah.
Alright.
Thank you, brother. Godspeed, man.
You too, man.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, you see how man she looking on them. You see that from a distance. You understand? Kind of firefly. But the breeze so powerful. It has so much wind. He not seen me. Where you going? Watch. Wind controlling them. They can't. I was able to bring down that one easy. Oh, there's a Hornet driver.
Our orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You'll have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10
minutes. Yeah. Yo. And watch me, I ain't stay no at that time. But I telling all you, you have to have belly to run out there. You have to have belly to run out there. Cause the firefly will take you down. Especially like if you don't have, what do you call it? You understand? If you don't have them thing to use, the firefly will. I'm going on craft. Yes, no. I'm going to craft some of this. I'll craft 8. That 4 thing are easy. That easy way to kill the comet in order for you to get this. In order for you to get the comet thing. In order for you to get this. If you kill it, if you shoot it and it run upon you and it explode, you cannot get this. You cannot loot this from it. If you kill it before it explodes, that's the only how you're getting it. You understand? I'm just saving this because I don't know if the last page in the weather thing I go need that, but you understand? You see what I'm showing all here? I could craft because I looting the game. I ain't killing people and taking the guns and the augments. If I go on my gear bench, I could craft these things. You understand? Everything here I could craft. You understand? I could craft these things. I don't have to think. This, I just had to go here. Watch. I just had to go here in the refiner. I craft 2 in this. Watch out more materials to craft that. I can craft 10s. I can craft. Look how much in this I can craft. 16. You understand? I could craft stuff. I could craft these. Because I have the requirements in my stash. I could craft, and these is some of the better crafting material in the game. But I could craft them. If I need a power rod, I could craft one. And I give me much of them that can't craft nothing. Because all they're doing is PvP. The moment you yourself know where the power rod room is in the game. Because all they're doing is killing mankind. When we supposed to be teaming up against the Ark. Humans really can't coexist. Humans really can't coexist, and it shows in this game. Watch me. To date, I would have never killed nobody in this game. To date. You know why these 7 kills exist? Because of the kill trophy that you have for 10 kills. Wholly and solely. Wholly and solely. Wholly and solely. Wholly and solely of 7 kills exist. Because I'll get a trophy one of these days, and I don't know when I go reach 10. Because I don't feel like I want a PvP. Now that I can shoot. But I don't feel like this game is no big PvP game. This is a looter shooter. I don't need to be claim them resources from Scrap Dog Day. I don't need to be only running all day and only killing and taking broken augments off of people's body and running back home with it. You seen anything broken here? You see anything with a red triangle on it here? Implicating or showing that the weapon broken and can no longer be used unless it's repaired? I don't have no broken stuff here. This is hard work. Plenty looting. Watch how much keys I have. And don't feel I ain't using keys. I using keys. You understand? By the end of the day, is to me in my head, this is not a PvP game. This is a PvE game where you come in, you loot, you level up, you strengthen your stash, you strengthen your workbenches, you level up your workbenches, you level up your character, you level up your weapons in order to be able to take down or to solo a Rocketeer, to solo a Queen. That is the goal. For me to be able to solo the Queen. Or the Matriarch. That's the goal. Look, take pods. Cause why? I realize they do so and they say take pods needed now to craft the Vita spray or the Vita spray. You understand? I not on that stupid thing. Right through killing, and you feeling like you're real bad. You're a bad human being. Have a little bit of everything. Watch. Two are the best blueprints in the game. Watch. Two are the best blueprints in the game. That I could do so. Put this in my two safe pocket there and go out and ask somebody, listen, by chance, you have the Affiliate and the Jupiter blueprint already, and if they say no, I'll make the D. I'll make the D. And say, boy, hold that. We can take that and just head for the extraction one time once there are two safe pockets. I'll do this.
Hold on. Wait. What is that? Is that me? Wait. What's that smell? Oh, that's bad.
Right, so I've done with duct tape. I'll find now 2 more wash drivers, 1 water pump, and 3 rusted bolts. Put a mark on them to track. Right? And you'll get these rewards at the bottom here. I don't know what the last page have on it. $700 I was not done. Understand? This is why I do 48 missions in the game, which is not, I don't believe is plenty, because it might be how much missions in the game, but I do 48 missions, dog. 48 requests to complete. That people, maybe my boy Peanut. Every time he pass by the field depot, I seen the mission coming up saying visited cause he never visited a field depot. And he playing the game, he do an expedition already, he playing the game before me. But them fellas and them PvP in the game, they're not playing the game on the PvE side of things. Them fellas and them looting. Them fellas and them looting no room. They're hardly doing anything. The most them doing is gooping. You understand? But yeah, you all saw the map, the hurricane map, and I know all of them see it in entirety. The new place on the map in Dam Battleground, there's also another map condition. The cold snap is a map condition. The night raid is a map condition, right? That's the hurricane, right? You have night raid, you have cold snap, you have the hurricane, you have lock gate, you have what do you call it? Lock gate, you have hidden bunker. You also have these map modifiers. Right now the queen on this, the harvester on this map, which means the queen on the map during the day. And you have now the launch tower loot. Where if you go on the map regular, it have an event to the top of launch towers in spaceport. You understand? It's a real nice game. It's a real nice game. You understand? And these events, these conditions are made. You see they updated Mark 2X. That is 2 times XP. 2 times everything. Fewer active return points. No active radar hatches. Increased loot value. That is what they represent. Harvest canterberries, increased loot value, damaging coal. It's supposed to be rewarding for me to do these things. Increased loot value, higher threat arc, debris effect shield. But I don't want people to come here and go and get nice loot on the map because all they're pushing the NERF narrative. Stop with that. Stop with that nonsense. And let everybody feel how all they're feeling when all they're playing the game. Everybody deserves to go in the whoever buy the game and cause they hear about the game and they're excited about the game. Everybody deserves a chance to loot a radar cache in the hurricane and get a blueprint in it that they don't have. Everybody deserves to experience that. Not only a set few. They say, yeah, well, I used to play the game when I remember opening a cache in the hurricane and I got 2 blueprints one time. Only all you want to experience that. Stop being selfish. And stop thinking about all your self for a little bit in all your time, in all your life. Boss man, we're looking to sign out now. I know I talk enough. I feel like I needed to do this video. And I hope to God that somebody see this video and listen to what I'm trying to bring across. The game is as good as it gets. This is the best game being played right now. This is above Call of Duty. This is above Battlefield 6. Check the numbers on Steam and all them kind of thing. Check out the numbers. Operators climbing the ladder. Don't allow a few voices because with a selfish attitude break the game for other players. This Bossman Will here, signing out. Peace.